Fanfic Corner, presented by Jennifer. Teen Love. There are days when things get a little heated. It's to be expected. They're teenagers after all, and there's foreign territory between them that wants to become more familiar. It's never gone so far that it would be scandalous, but they're still learning to touch and feel and kiss in those intimate moments. Intimate, almost lover ways that makes Callum's irises go wide and traps Rayla's breath within her throat. In some ways, it's terrifying. Rayla's never been so close with anyone. But Callum is safe, and she clings to that, to him, on the nights she remembers how to be vulnerable. It's a slow process of discovery for both of them, and it's wonderful and exciting and terrifying all at once. There's just one thing. You have to stop doing that. Callum offers her a sheepish grin through the mirror. He's a little flushed still, and Rayla's not sure if it's because he's truly apologetic or if it's because he's proud of his work. The little bruises on her neck are bright against the alabaster of her skin, and her hair's not long or thick enough to hide them all. They're supposed to be trying to avoid a scandal. He's still a prince, after all, and she's still an elf in a climate that's still stiff with post-war tension. There's enough talk about their relationship behind their backs without this, but Callum doesn't seem to care. She scowls at his reflection, but the malice in it is lost in the redness of her cheeks. There are 3 hickeys against her skin this morning. One at the junction of her neck and shoulder, one still tender under the line of her jaw, and one impossibly bright against the column of her throat. It's not that bad, he offers lamely. They just kind of look like hickeys, snaps Rayla. They look like hickeys. No one's dumb enough to mistake them for anything else. He snorts. Oh, like you've never left them on me. I've never left 3 on you at once. You didn't complain at the time. That makes Rayla flush. No, she hadn't complained at the time. She'd been having too good of time to think about more than his lips on her skin and his hands in her hair. In any case, it's true. She's hardly innocent either. Once, Soren had even caught the evidence she left on Callum. He hasn't let them forget it. In the end, Callum sighs. He gets up from the bed, rolling his eyes as he goes, and plants a kiss on her cheek, fondness in his fingers as he brushed her hair behind her ear. "I promise it's not that bad," he says, unwinding his scarf. "But here, you can wear this until they fade." Rayla pouts at him, still grumpy, still irritated. But his scarf is warm and holds too much comfort for her to really be mad at him and the way he's so pleased with himself. "You should still stop doing it," she grumbles. "Should I?" She hesitates. The sensation of it, of his lips against her neck, heady and needy and wanting, lingering in her memory, and she finds herself growing redder still. "At least make an effort not to be obvious about it." He laughs. His breath ghosts against the skin of her shoulder, and Rayla sighs against him, half exasperated, half endeared. "I can try," he says. There's mischief in his eyes that says he's not entirely telling the truth, but she doesn't mind it. She doesn't mind any of it in the least.